going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the new Road Order book. The new Road Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And we have Bitcoin and crypto slightly down. After taking a beating yesterday, especially in the stock market, guys, we know the Fed was doing nothing but pricing these rate hikes in. I think it was about $1.6 trillion off the stock market in one day, guys. It is definitely amazing, and we know our algorithm is running it all. Now, we're about 12 hours from the Ethereum merge, so the countdown has begun. But we also have options on Friday, so it's definitely going to bring a roller coaster ride. And also 24 hours from the proof of stake, the miners from Ethereum are going to do a fork. So this is definitely going to be interesting. But guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates which were pushed up yesterday. They're slightly moving down today, which is giving, of course, the stock market a breather. But then also, guys, we have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. We have the Fed still repo, still over $2 trillion. We have the second repo. And then, guys, we know they're going to raise the rates next Wednesday. Bank of England is next Thursday. And that's the reason why we got the big rumble yesterday. They're just pricing it in. Yes, we're still going to pull back, but we're not going to pull back as big. In the beginning of October, I feel like we're going to get a little relief, and then we're back at the rumble again because the Fed meets November 1st and 2nd. So that's at the beginning of the month. We're going to get another rate hike. So no rate hike for October. So I think in the beginning of October, we should be fine. And then going towards the end, we get another pullback. And plus, guys, we know we have midterm. So we know that main event is right around the corner. And there's a lot of narratives that they can pull from. Right now, we have the railroad situation, which really could mess up the supply chain. So we have to sit back until Friday and see where that goes. But with midterms, guys, we know the Republicans are going to take back over the Senate at least. And then we know they're going to put their foot on the gas for the Hegelian dialectic. And we know the first quarter of every year, we get a big crash. But then on top of it, guys, we know these corporations are going to be paying a 15% tax. And we know who they're going to pass it over to. The masses, the consumers, the sheep. And there's going to be mass layoffs. But we know the NWO causes the problem. Wait for the reaction and run in with the solution. We know they created the problem. They created an illusion for 2 years. They printed all this money, created all this inflation, and now they're going to start laying off, and we know the people are going to run to them. They want that free money. And yes, they have it. Cryptocurrency, CBDCs, telling you what, where, and when and how to buy. They'll airdrop them. They have 3 to 6 months to spend it, or poof, it's gone. And that's when the robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. Now we have Binance's CZ says the EU regulation will become a global standard. And guys, we know when it comes to crypto, it's going to be global regulation. We have ISO starting in November, but we know it's going to take about 2 years to be implemented. Now we had Grayscale move down over $1 billion. Guys, make sure you're paying attention to their actual allocations. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have BNBChain to collab with Google Cloud to bolster Web3 and blockchain startups. And this is how these corporations just keep getting bigger and bigger. And the video I did last night with Gary Gensler, speaking of monopolies. Guys, if they're funding it from the beginning, and you know I've been over it time and time again that these big banks and big corporations have been funding crypto from the beginning, and the blueprint is easy. The only thing they do is fund these small projects, and eventually the ones that they want, they take over. We see this with Google, we see this with Amazon, we see this with Microsoft and others. Now we have Swift and Symbiont announced corporate data blockchain pilot. And this includes Vanguard and Citigroup. Guys, it's all about the data. And who controls the data controls the world. And we know Swift has payment data of over 11,000 institutions. And payments tell a lot about a person, their habits. Now we have Celsius CEO plans to restructure firm to focus on crypto custody. Also, we have Compound Treasury debuts crypto-backed loans for institutional clients. And crypto-backed loans are going to be very important going into the bear market, especially if you're hodling or if you're staking. And lastly, guys, we have Kwon gets arrest warrant. Guys, the movie continues. Remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The new stock channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, spread it everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the C-Word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. Powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, So therefore, we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the fourth industrial revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York from COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.